Hello, welcome back to another Max Showman Show. My name is Kilala. Welcome back to another Max Showman Show.
Kilala, no, you're not supposed to talk on
Kilala!
camera.
You can't talk on camera! Woo!
What's happening? I'm uncomfortable.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Max Showman Show. I'm here with my favorite co-host.
I'm your only co-host, Max.
Thank you. I knew he'd come around. What are we doing again? I, unfortunately, due to radioactive substances that just happened to be where I was on my adventure last week, looking for that guy, I've lost about 70% of my memory. So I don't remember what today's episode's going to be about. Go ahead and fill us in.
Well, at least it's not, 90% or 100% of your memory. You still got some of it in there, right? If you haven't seen these videos, it's because you've never seen a video in your life.
You haven't lived until you've seen these videos. Okay, I mean, it just has to be understood. These are time's greatest videos. These are the internet's cultural impact on the world that we're about to witness.
Objectively,
yeah. These are the best videos. Full stop. End sentence. Alright, so our first video here is going to be... how do I get out of this?
What's up, gamers? My name is Jericho, and today I'm going to be taking you on a journey through the top 10 thickest asses in Fortnite.
How do I get out of this?
What was that last video, Max?
Here's our first video.
What was that
Now,
last
my
one
good
about?
friend Grant Valentine has gifted me the gift of his favorites. And so this one first, I mean, I think this one kind of shows the unity that comes, and kind of the synergy. How people can, kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know why I pulled you over?
Yeah. Let's get it over with.
So, what you see here...
I'm just doing my job, all right, man?
Right.
Slow it down.
Thanks. He's just doing his job.
What's up, gamers? My name is Jericho.
So what you saw there, I mean, it was his job to pee on that dude. He had to do it, of course. And there's just certain things that in order for like a culture to work together, you
just have to understand.
You kind of have to just do them. It's not fun, You just have to. There has to be a working class, and there has to be,
there has to be
police officers, and they have to.
Yeah,
they just have to be on people sometimes.
Yeah.
This is an inspiration to me.
I'm Bill Bixby, coming to you live from a remote field in Alpena, Michigan, where there's been another Elvis sighting. There he is. Get a picture of that. Look at those markings.
So riveting.
The telltale mutton chops. It's all there, folks.
Let the dogs go, boys. Go get him, boys. If he gets on the highway, we done lost him.
You're not going to kill him, are you?
No, we just gonna put some tranquilizers in him. We already got 2 darts in him now.
Of course, the king has always had a high tolerance for tranquilizers.
I mean, this video might have started everything for me. I mean, between just investigative journalism at its finest, for Bill Bixby to go out there and truly just find the king. I could gush about that video for too long, but I think we can laugh at it there.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another Christmas at the Lighthouse.
What a cute guy.
Today, I'll be reading A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens.
I don't know.
And my unhallowed hands shall not disturb him, or the country's done for. You will therefore permit me to repeat emphatically that Marley was as dead as a doormat. Scrooge knew he was dead. Of course he did. How could it be otherwise? Scrooge and he were partners for I don't know how many years. Scrooge's soul executed. You know what? I can't do this. The energy's off right now. It's just not the right time.
I think it's one of the most informative videos on the internet, honestly.
Oh, I agree. Fully.
Just the way he carries himself throughout the whole process.
Oh, it's true. Yeah, no.
The way he deals with stress.
I mean, his son is kind of extremely obnoxious.
Yeah,
During that video.
extremely. He really handled himself well with it, though. Like, he didn't... There was no
He didn't
anger.
snap, but yeah, there was no anger. He didn't snap on him. He just quietly,
It's just the energy was off. He had to go.
It's true.
Respectable, really.
Yeah,
Respectable.
absolutely, yeah.
Respectable.
俺はセックスをするんじゃねえ。俺が自身が
絶対にセックスになるんだ。セックスやめろ、死んじまうとたけし。おめえ命が尽きても次ならセックスができねえだろうな。うるせえ、俺は死んだってセックスをするんだ。うわー、セックス。
So
I'm
This
moving
is
different.
This
This
is
is
Dracula
Dracula. What can I say? It's an Asian man running through a tunnel screaming about sex.
just the word
Just the word sex.
Mm-hmm.
If your life was exhausted, shut up. I have sex if I'm dead.
What the hell does that mean at all? What does that mean?
I don't know.
If your life was exhausted, shut up. I have sex if I'm dead. What does that mean to you? What do those lyrics mean? the poet's lyricism. I mean, it could even potentially be about how, our reptilian governmental overlords from Agartha have made sexu a little bit less of an familial thing, and more of a...
Familial?
More of a... they've made lust more important than a wife. You know what I mean? They want us to not populate...
How do you feel about the word supple?
So our next video... Supple?
What do you think this man does with that little girl? It says here in this article that Slenderman may feel real to kids. What does that mean? What do they mean? What is Slenderman doing with these kids? He might be sexing them.
Right. He might be he might be going sex it with those kids.
I think that video is a warning.
Is Takeshi in that video? Could he be Slenderman?
I don't think he's Slenderman, but I don't think Takeshi is Slenderman, but I happen to believe that he may have encountered him when he was younger, and now he's
an envoy of Slenderman.
I think he runs like that through those tunnels, and I think he yells that to warn other kids of the impending danger. I mean, it says if you're exhausted, if you're exhausted and you're out of hope and you're dead.
Shut up.
Like what Slenderman
That's
does.
what he said.
Shut up. Yeah,
Shut up,
exactly. Yeah. If I'm dead, I have sex or whatever.
Slenderman doesn't talk.
Mm-hmm.
He shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Slenderman has sex with little kids.
Young.
Little supple kids.
What's a movie scene you love, but is kind of weird? Rules are, it has to have been released in theaters, and other people have to know about it.
Why is no one duetting the video, Max? Oh. Okay. What was that last video?
Well, what's a movie that everyone likes but you think is kind of weird?
Or was a scene from a movie?
Yeah, what's a movie scene that everyone else really likes but you think is weird? That's like what he asked in that movie. I mean, I personally, let's see. I think that the kiss between Princess Leia and Han Solo at the end of Return of the Jedi, I mean, everybody really likes that scene, and it's like celebrating the end of the Empire, but they're brother and sisters. That's really just kind of weird to me. Bleed.
That thing bleeds red. How is he gonna clean the bottom of his book?
That's a Bible. That's a Russian Bible.
Is it?
It is. He took a chicken egg, right?
Mm-hmm.
This guy, he's a scientist.
Mm-hmm.
He took a chicken egg and he took a vial of his own sperm and he injected it into the fertilized chicken egg. So he injected it with a syringe into the unfertilized chicken egg, and then from there, this homunculus hatched. So it fertilized the chicken egg, and so basically that is his own offspring. He basically cloned himself. And that is his homunculus clone. And so he was so This is the real lore of this, by the way. This is not a joke. He was so horrified by his what he'd created that he had to destroy it, and he had to do so with a Russian Bible. Again, I know that sounds like I'm making this up on the fly. Genuinely, I'm not. This is actually like the lore of this video. You can see the rest of the egg stuff in there.
That came from a chicken egg?
It did. It's a homunculus, and now it's dead. I love that he says, "It is dead, there is no doubt."
Is she okay?
So today I was at the crane machine, and
It's the green.
The crane machine.
You know,
like
I was
the plushies.
rooting for something. I have this webkin charm bracelet. You see,
Oh,
lots of
I
charms,
love
and there
webkins.
was one in the corner of the crane machine, and I had my YouTube money on me. But what I was left with, if you know me, you know how every time I see one of these,
She couldn't even look at it when she picked it up. I love this woman. These things are psyop.
anywhere, I have a meltdown. I start to cry. And I'm trying to avoid any sort of contact with my eyes with this thing, but it's so bright and yellow. I can't look.
She's distraught now. Oh my gosh. She's strangling it?
She can't think.
One time I was in the street, I was in the city, and someone was dressed up like this. Someone was dressed up like this. It was a small child. It was a small child dressed up like this. A small child. Otherwise, I wouldn't have tackled it and broke its rib cage or whatever I did. But this time it was dressed up like a minion. And I couldn't take it. I couldn't.
She broke his rib cage?
I'm so...
Is this what the reptilian government is doing to us? Making us really sensitive towards minions? Oh, she's strangling him now. Oh my... Her knuckles are white, man.
Listen to her. Trying to kill him. That's where she ends it like that.
That's so...
Listen.
That's some real anger.
So it started here, right?
Mm-hmm.
It all started here with our buddy Fred, alright? Have you ever seen a Minions fidget spinner? Yes, you have. Because they came in droves. Have you ever seen a Minion in a different room from a fidget spinner? I mean, shit. Have you ever seen a minion and a fidget spinner in the same room? I didn't think so because they're the same ancient evil. Okay,
Maybe?
so everyone, I'm very, very excited to announce. And this is I wish this was a joke. Special guest coming soon. And maybe not next week, maybe not the week after. Christian Weston Chandler, also known as Chris Chan online, is coming here to our show, and we're gonna have him on, and it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be incredible. We're gonna get to know him. We're gonna pick his little brain.
Isn't he
We're
in
gonna
jail?
not anymore.
Oh
we
my
get a conjugal visit from Chris Chan. Stay tuned, ladies. You are gonna love this one. Aidan, are you excited as I am?
Only if he has the Sonichu necklace.
Oh, he's gonna have the Sonichu. Wait, he doesn't go anywhere without the Sonichu necklace. It's part of his identity.
That's the only way to know it's the real Chris Chan, though.
It's true. Mm-hmm. It is true. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope a wonderful Sunday night. Max Showman out. Good night, everybody, and I'll see you next week.